Some people never raise their voice, yet you always somehow end up doing exactly what they want. That's a dark psychology trick quietly at work. They smile, stay composed, never argue, and somehow you still feel guilty anyway. Manipulation doesn't always look loud. Sometimes it looks calm and reasonable. If you've ever left a conversation confused about who was actually wrong, you've likely met one of these tricks already. Today, we break down 7. It starts with overwhelming affection, constant texts, big compliments, grand gestures. It feels like a fairy tale, but it's designed to lower your guard. The attention isn't about you, it's about creating dependency fast. Once you're hooked on the intensity, it becomes a lever they can pull anytime. Real connection builds slowly. If someone rushes intimacy and showers you with intensity within days, pause. Speed itself can be the manipulation, not the affection. You remember it clearly. They insist it never happened. Slowly, you start doubting your own memory instead of questioning theirs. That confusion is the goal. It works by repetition. Small denials, over and over, chip away at your confidence until you'd rather agree with their version than trust your reality. If a conversation ends with you apologizing for things that made no sense to apologize for, that's rarely a coincidence. That's the pattern working. Suddenly they stop responding. No explanation, no fight, just silence. It feels like punishment, and that discomfort is exactly what pushes you to apologize first. Silence removes information. Without words, you're guessing what you did wrong, filling the gap with anxiety, and anxiety makes you desperate to fix things. Healthy people communicate even when upset. If someone uses disappearance as punishment, they're not protecting the relationship, they're training you to fear their absence. They remind you of everything they've sacrificed before asking for something. Suddenly saying no feels selfish. That guilt isn't an accident, it's the strategy. It works by shifting focus from the request itself to your character. Instead of deciding what you want, you're busy proving you're a good person. Genuine requests don't require reminders of past sacrifice. If every ask comes wrapped in guilt, notice it. A relationship doesn't need emotional debt collecting. They bring a third person into the conflict, comparing you, quoting them, using their opinion as a weapon. Now it's 2 against 1, suddenly. Bringing in an outside voice makes their opinion feel like consensus, not one person's view. It isolates you and makes disagreement feel unreasonable and outnumbered. If disagreements suddenly involve people who weren't even there, pause. A conversation stays between the two of you, not a borrowed audience for pressure. You finally meet their expectation, but instead of approval, the standard quietly shifts higher. Nothing you do is ever enough, and that's the point. It keeps you chasing approval that never arrives, so you stay focused on earning it instead of noticing the goal was designed to keep moving. If meeting one demand only creates a new one, the goal was never real satisfaction. Spotting that pattern helps you finally step off the treadmill. The moment you raise a concern, they flip it. Suddenly they're the one who's hurt, and you're left comforting the person who wronged you. By becoming the victim, they escape accountability instantly. Your complaint gets buried under the effort of managing their emotions instead of addressing the actual issue. If you're always the one apologizing after raising a completely legitimate issue, look closer. Genuine remorse doesn't require you to manage someone else's feelings first. Once you can name these patterns, something shifts. The confusion fades. You stop blaming yourself and start recognizing the tactic for exactly what it is. The simplest defense is naming the tactic in your mind the moment it happens. Awareness breaks the spell, since manipulation depends on you not noticing. Once you notice the pattern, respond calmly instead of reactively. A steady boundary, stated once and held firm, is harder to manipulate than raw emotion. You don't need to always win or prove them wrong. Protecting your peace matters more than being understood by someone who benefits from confusing you. Dark psychology tricks only work quietly in the dark. Once you can see them clearly, they lose most of their power over how you feel. If this helped you recognize something familiar, you're not alone. Follow for psychology like this, and share it with someone who needs to see it.